Hi there, students. To apportion. This means to share something out among a group of people or a group of things, to use a formula or an idea to apportion, to give each person the portion that they should have. Now, we use this phrase to apportion, particularly for money or in the society we live in. Blame. It's your fault. And I'm going to apportion all the blame to you because it's all your fault. Okay, so to apportion. When we know how much money we've made after expenses, then I can apportion the money between us, among us. The investigation into the crash at sea, apportioned some of the blame to the crew of the oil tanker. Or perhaps a coroner's court. The coroner said, it's my job to decide how this person died, but it's not my job to apportion blame, to say this person was responsible or that person was responsible. Yeah, it's for the courts to apportion the blame. When a marriage breaks up, both partners normally apportion all of the blame to their partner. We need to apportion the expenses between the five of us. We need to put together all of the expenses and divide it by 5. Okay, so to divide and distribute proportionally, to apportion. Very often it can be difficult to apportion blame for an accident. So to allocate, to share out, to divide, to divvy up, to apportion. So when you apportion something as blame, you decide how much of it different people deserve, how much of it they should be given. The experts were very even-handed, very honest in apportioning blame among the EU governments. I think very often as humans, we say that we're not responsible at all, and we then apportion the blame to everyone else. Okay, to divide, to share out, to assign an amount for each person. Yeah, so to apportion blame. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen that. To divide and share out according to plan. To make a proportionate division or distribution. Okay, the number of representatives that each party has is apportioned according to the number of votes that they get. The proceeds from the sale will be apportioned among the owners of the objects. We're going to apportion the expenses between the parties involved. Okay, so yeah, to apportion, to give different things to different people. You could apportion responsibility for something, but normally in our current society, people apportion blame because everybody's trying to avoid blame and point the finger at someone else. And I think apportioning blame is not a very useful thing, a blame game. No. You have to accept your own responsibility. Blame has to be apportioned in a court case so that the judgment can be meted out to the appropriate parties. Okay, so to apportion. The amount of the water is being rationed and it's being apportioned to your needs. Okay, so to apportion. I think this is a more formal word. I think I would give this 6.5, 7, 6.5. I would use it semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing, or something more formal. And then as to origin, from Latin, apportionare, from ad portio, portio being a share or a portion. So portion, add to a portion. So, apportion. Bye for now.